Rolling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20 and we're back with more Keeper RL. Last time, our ogre, our very powerful ogre named Arunover, went and, after him and his troops suffered a great defeat at the hands of the very powerful dwarves, decided to go pick on some elves and steal all of their treasures since we were running out of money to pay for the rest of our troops. From this point, what we need to do is we need to establish a bigger and better army so that we can go out and take over more stuff. Now, what are we going to do to achieve this bigger and better army? I think we are going to open the doors to some orcs, and hopefully maybe even some ogres, by increasing the size of our training room, as well as increasing the size of our dormitory. Doing so should allow us to recruit some orcs and ogres, possibly even make up some of the orc shamans that we've lost. And what are you guys doing? Study. We only need one of you guys working in that lab. We need mana. We need more mana. Oh, it had been a while since the game crashed. Well, I will be right back. And we're back after that slight bug. And we recruit another orc shaman by increasing our dorm area. And hopefully we'll start getting some orcs. And what are you doing over... Oh, sorry, wrong button. What are you doing over there? We need you to train and get better at defending everything. The zombies will only come with us if we're under the cover of night. It would be nice if they would come with us, but they might just be who stays behind and defends everything. More shamans, not exactly what we're looking for. Hopefully, maybe if we increase the size of the training room even greater, we will be able to get some of the creatures that we want. We are being attacked by the lizard men. Oh no. Well, this is awesome, because this will save us the trouble of having to go and attack the lizard men. They're going to show up here and have to face this monstrosity of nature, the cultivation of all of my creatures, all training in that room. But, one second, there's a goblin in there, and there shouldn't be any goblins training. He should be in the lab or something, crafting, alchemying, whatever it takes. And here come our lizard men. We're gonna save to avoid the possibility of a crash, and then we are going to see if we can just automate this and be okay. But before we just let everything handle the way that it's gonna handle, we want to set up a guard post. Everybody go and defend the front door, go! They're gonna bust down the front door, and the battle will commence. Oh, my ogre cannot die, he's too powerful. Ogre, ogre, why are you wounded and poisoned? I would like to control you. Do you have any sort of thing in your inventory to save your life? No. Well, ogre, do you have anything in your inventory to save the ogre's life? Oh man, alright, well if the ogre survives, actually, hopefully we can make it so that the ogre will survive, because he really could go use a first aid kit. Go get one of those first aid kits. Do it, don't die. Oh no, the lizard men are getting in. My zombies are no match for them. Uh-oh, how many got in? 2 little lizard men? And what do I have left? I don't have any wolves. I have 1 zombie. He's asleep. Where is he asleep at? Zombie, you fool. Alright, well, 2 lizard men. My ogre seems to have died from his wounds. Sadness. Sadness ensues. Damn you lizard men for killing my ogre, after all he had done for us. What kind of strength does this zombie have? What kind of strength? 24 and 21 for the defense? I don't know. Do you have any equipment? You have a sword. Alright, well, we are going to have you come out and hopefully battle the lizardman. Bites your head is bitten off. Oh, so we can't see anymore because we don't have a head. Very interesting. You missed something. Your arm is bitten off. You drop your sword. Okay, this is pretty great. I'm gonna just it's fine. Zombie doesn't need to save the day or anything. Okay. We're gonna have to control the keeper, who's gonna have to save his own ass by hasting himself, some deception, some insects, and hopefully he has some arrows. He does. So if we just line ourselves up here, we can shoot arrows into the hall. Arrows into the hall. You will not win this time, lizard man. Did we win? Are there no more lizard men? I think we have survived. We have survived our excursion with the lizard men, and have lost many of our creatures in doing so. But sometimes that's just how it has to happen. Hopefully we'll be able to regain some of the creatures we lost fairly quickly. In the meantime, it's important to save and try to assess the damage that has been done. We have a bunch of imps, so I don't think we need to replace any of those. By killing all these dudes, we get a bunch of mana. What can we research with that? Traps could be helpful. Advanced sorcery will help us out a lot. I definitely want advanced sorcery. But do I want to build up for other things, or do I want to increase my ritual room? I think the answer is ritual room, honestly. I want to start seeing the sort of stuff that we can get out of this ritual room. We have just enough mana to do it, and our imps are going to do everything that they need to do to save us. Or to, not save us, but to get rid of all of these horrible, moldy, disgusting bodies. The keeper's in trouble. What's the matter? What are you doing, keeper? I don't understand why the keeper got himself in trouble there. Did he walk into the poison miasma room of the graveyard and just, oh, it's too terrible, I can't survive in here? Okay. So we only have a few creatures left. I'm not entirely sure what we have to do to start getting creatures to remigrate to us after we've lost a bunch of things. Another orc shaman. Throw him in the study. Get more mana. I'm going to increase the size of our dormitory and shoot for getting some ogres that we can train up so that we can take over some of that elf town over there, and maybe even get powerful enough to defend ourselves against the dwarfs if they decide to come and attack us, because that could be a problem. And if they don't decide to come and attack us, we're eventually going to need to attack them, and right now we can't. We don't stand a chance. 0 chances are stood. So this ritual room will hopefully start resulting in something. Alright, we're starting to get some of our troops back. We can work and start trading them up. Oh, we get a harpy! You might recall last time I started freaking out about getting a harpy because I'd never gotten one before. Harpies are going to be our long-ranged units for our dungeon. I don't know where I was going with that. I was going to say for the greenskins, but that's a term that hasn't been used since Alpha 9. But for our goblin, harpy, orc shaman, ogre, they are our ranged tier. I'm actually not entirely sure how they stack up compared to the others as far as damage goes. Get back here. 23, 20, 32, 23. Guess it all depends on equipment, right? Get in there and train and get better. I'm not entirely sure why our graveyard is not doing anything. Let's expand it out a little bit since we have so much death. There's entirely too much death. And with that, we will possibly be getting more and better undead creatures. We're definitely getting more orcs And what we really need to do is just get a small little army together. Get them as powerful as we can. I think now we will get traps. I haven't found much use for traps yet. A lot of the trap mechanics don't work out too well. The terror trap, gas trap don't really do too much. The web trap's okay. It does stop the enemy. The alarm trap is kind of helpful in you no longer need to really pay attention, as it will place its own order for a guard post, essentially, whenever a monster runs over that. The surprise seems kind of helpful, as it will allow a monster that's nearby to teleport and help you out, but if you have a nearby monster, he's probably going to come and help you out anyway. And the boulder trap seems to get me killed more often than it helps. Aww. And the game crashed. Well, I will be back as soon as I get back to a relatively close position to where I was. Be right back. And we're back with another attempt. The last attempt didn't go so well, and I didn't save, so all 1.5 minutes of gameplay that went on there are just going to go away, because they'll just be confusing. But this time we got some harpies and an orc that are going to help us out in our venture. I hope we have enough ranged weapons to supply all of our harpies with the ranged weapons they deserve. We're just going to sit here and expand until nightfall. Ooh, a wolf. That'll be helpful in our journey. What we plan to do is we're trying to get just a small but powerful team assembled before too late in the night, and we're going to go attack the elf town and maybe even the castle in the middle. And that's how we're going to end this episode, with this assault. But first, saving. Oh, glorious saving. So we've saved, and hopefully we will be able to go and take out our foes in the town up here and the castle looking thing over here. It is hard to say. What sort of things that we might be able to pull out of this. I think we want to expand our training room just a bit. We want more of a warpath. Our wolf went out and got killed, but we have a werewolf to make up for it. Our poor wolf, why did he go out and get killed? Well, we got a succubus too. Really don't know what a succubus does. I mean, I know what a succubus is, as far as what a creature goes, but I don't know what it does in the context of this game. Anyway, how strong are our harpies getting? Level 3, level 2? How powerful does that make them? 25, 23, they're not super powerful. We're going to need some overwhelming force if we're going to take out our opponents from here. Oh, now we can re-get traps. And I think that we will wait until the next payout, see if anybody shows up. And if nobody does, we are going to have our team. Oh, a vampire. A vampire can come along. Sweet. Ah, the second we get the vampire. I was gonna have him join and save, too. It's so sad. Alright, well, I'll be back this time when we have our team finally assembled and are on our way to go assault the damn castle, because it keeps crashing when I'm building it. We are back, and I was about to just send everybody out to go, battle the elves, but we were immediately attacked by the lizard men. Just as soon as I was ready. I'm a little worried. The lizard men... What? The ogre has been destroyed. How? Lizard man chief bites. You were critical. Oh, it's the chief. The chief has shown up and he's level 10. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. Okay. You should have a short bow, and you do. Where are you, Chief? There you are. Arrows! Oh geez. Arrows. Ah. Not arrows. Oh god. This might be the end of our dungeon. The Keeper is in trouble. Do you wish to control him? Yes. Keeper, cast some spells. Haste yourself. You are going to get strength. And what's... I maybe can do this. Cast spell. Deception. Okay. Go. Yes. And you're going to go up here. And you are going to shoot an arrow. Kill the one below you. Kill the one below you. Kill the one below you. Shoot an arrow. Shoot an arrow. Kill that one. Shoot an arrow. Arrow. The chief is killed. Important, you have exterminated the armed forces of Dornum. Make sure to plunder the village and retrieve any valuables. Sweet! We have ourselves a prisoner. And I think we're going to have to do that next episode, because this episode is starting to get a little long. That attack took about as long as I expected to be spending on the overall attack of the village. But luckily we survived. There's a bunch of gold pieces here. Actually, I want to know exactly how many gold pieces. Not too many. Bunch of gold pieces here. We did lose a lot of our army, unfortunately. We are left with a single shaman who's going to go study, a single harpy who's going to go train, and a bunch of goblins that are going to build things for us. And next episode we're going to have to build a prison, a torture room, and start going down that path. But let's save before it gets rid of this. You've been rolling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20. This is Keeper RL. And I will be seeing you guys later. Bye.